Okay, okay, guys, we are here. We are here. Can you see me? Perfect. We're here. Oh, my bad, my bad. I am not showing you guys my face. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. What we got going on today, guys? We're gonna be talking about Candace Owens. Okay, I am doing some last minute um, settings. I'm fixing some last minute settings on my YouTube channel to make sure that this video has the correct tags, X, Y, and C, a couple of things. So it's gonna take me about a couple of minutes. So if you have any questions for me in regards to this topic, and in regards to Candace Owens videos, let me know. Because let me tell you something, guys. This story is getting hotter and hotter and hotter by the minute. Let me shut off my lights, by the way. Guys, we are doing this together, okay? Stay right there. We're gonna make it seem like mysterious and nice. Let me get another light right here, real quick. Not easy. It's not easy. Making these videos is not easy. People might be thinking, "Oh, Rick, so easy." Yeah, 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 yeah. Show me how you do it. Show me how you do it. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. Not easy. There we go. All right, now we got key light over there. We got some backlight over there, and we got the A6700 right there in front of me. We're good. We're good. We're good. Let me get my headphones, and let's get to the story, guys. So some of you guys might be thinking, Rick, why are you making this video? And the reason is because I'm really concerned. I'm really concerned about what is happening. What is happening with these conservative uh, influencers, conservative content creators, and it's weird, guys. It's really really weird that we are watching this unfold in front of our faces. Uh, and then at the beginning, I really thought that Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro were like kind of friends or something, colleagues, how you call it? You will say they were acquaintances, but in reality, they're not. They are having a very, very, very hard time dealing with each other and just being cordial to each other. Which, I mean, it is what it is. But God damn it, guys, get it together, get it together, get it together, and please, 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 start uniting the country. Okay. So I think I got everything saved here. Good. Make sure monetization is good. Copyrights is good. The clips are good. Everything is good. All right. All right. I'm gonna close that, and then I'm gonna close the music right here. I'm gonna close the epidemic sound music if you're listening to it, and then we're gonna go straight to this video, guys. But before I start with the video, guys,
And that people are not allowed
I'm
to
gonna
violate contracts, or you will ruin.
before I start with the video, I wanna bring a couple of things um, to you. I want you guys to understand what is actually happening here, okay? And what is happening is scary, very very scary, because these influencers are way beyond what we call it, just mom and pop, kind of show. This is just absurd. The reach that they have, the power that they have, the influence that they have in people, it is is crazy, guys. And what I'm saying to you guys, crazy, it is just like live is like wow. These people have millions and millions and millions of people watching an episode. So today when I was watching today or yesterday I think when I saw Candace Owens video, uh I would like to you it has like 2.5 million views. That little video alone. And I'm like, is this real? Is this how you call it? Is this what's happening
Done.
right now? And yeah, guys, it is crazy. So let's go to the live view real quick. Hopefully you guys can see me right here in the corner and you get to see a little bit of yeah, you were not able to see me. Let me fix it real quick. I'm doing this on the fly with you guys. So I'm gonna get myself right there, a nice corner, and we're good. We are good right here. So first thing I'm gonna talk to you guys when it comes to Candace Owens, and the first topic that I want to cover is it's nothing but the question that she asked about what does Ben Shapiro knows about Erika, Kirk, and for Huachuca. This is crazy for me because I really have no idea that this was the thing, okay? But then I saw Candace Owens post, and then I saw what she said, and I saw what other people were commenting on it. And I want to take a quick look at with you guys here about what she said and the reaction that she's getting. So let's get into it.
With it. This one is so fully off of the mother effing plantation. Truly, Ben Shapiro, fuck you and the midget horse that you rode in on.
Okay, 1 second. Okay, I wasn't expecting that it was gonna get that hot right away. Okay, but we're gonna listen to this again. We're gonna listen to this one more time because Candace Owens just dropped a bomb right here.
For years, you fire someone and you effectively stalk and harass them for years after. I'm here to let you know that I'm done with it. I am done with it. This one is so fully off of the mother effing plantation. Truly, Ben Shapiro, fuck you and the midget horse that you rode in on.
Okay, so she just doesn't just insult the guy. She stumps all over this dude. So Ben Shapiro is another what can I say? Another influencer with a bachelor's in political science. I mean, he was born in 1984, so he's pretty young. I will say 40. He's in his 40. He has his podcast has 25 million downloads every week, and he's someone. So when you see here Candace Owens, which we cannot doubt this, guys. Candace Owens is the top political influencer in the world right now. She's getting more views than any other channel. Probably probably more views than all the political channels combined. Her channel is what I call I won't say demonetized, but her channel is being suppressed by a lot. So yeah, you're seeing here a mega star on the rise.
And I say that on behalf of the world. I know you're going to get applauded by Konstantin Kisin and Andrew Christ is King Clavin and all of the people, the men who have to keep applauding what you do like you're a 4-year-old to make you feel good. But the rest of the world can't stand you. You're obnoxious. You have absolutely no values that exist outside of the Talmud. You describe yourself as a Talmudic Jew, and I've learned what's in that Talmud, and I
Okay, now are we there? Are we there? Are we there? Are we there? So now she's about to break it down to you. So if you are interested on this whole Talmud, she's about to just spill the beans.
encourage other people at home to learn what is in that Talmud so that you know what Ben thinks of you, because he doesn't just hate me, he hates you too, white men. He hates all black people, okay? If he's following the rules of the Talmud, I mean, when I say hates, they think that we're animals. that they have a right to own us, that they have a right to make us worship them, that they have a right to lie to us, that they have a right to sue us and take everything that we have, that they have a right to deceive us, that they have a right to treat Charlie the way that he treated Charlie while he was alive, only to then try to defraud the population into thinking that he is somehow a part of his legacy, that he somehow cared about Charlie Kirk and cares to protect the people that are working at Turning Point USA. Goodbye, Ben. Goodbye. The question is, how much more money is Ben Shapiro going to spend to make people think that he's popular?
Okay, and what she's talking right here, guys, is probably you guys understand, social media works of two things. So YouTube will push content to individuals based on their likes. Okay, that's one way of YouTube sharing the different videos within the algorithm. The second way is for you to pay for placement, and is ad placement, video placement, and if you have enough money to do that, at the beginning, let's say small channels can grow to, like, a couple of million of subscribers. But once you have a population, I will say, I don't know, 3 weeks, 4 weeks is very short, of people that are following your videos, you can stop funneling this money to YouTube, and people will still watch your videos, and then you start making revenue out of YouTube, which is crazy, crazily, crazily insane. But anyway, we know what happened there. She dropped the F bomb on Ben Shapiro. Let's talk about let's talk about something else, guys. Let's talk about what we got in front of us right now, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you right now. It's it's gonna be another banger, okay? Because in this moment, um, this is when she start talking about. This is when she start talking about. One second. This is when she start talking about. This is the one I wanted to show you. 150.
So he
Yeah.
called.
So she's talking. She start talking about Ben Shapiro's behavior. Okay. So it's giving me. It's making me think that they are behavioral specialists on her team. At the moment that your team, just think about this, guys. These people are just content creators. These people are news personality because they do report on the news. Their teams start getting very, very big. And when I saw this video for the first time, the analogy, the study that she did, how she put the story, it gave me it led my brain to think that they have behavioral analysts on her team. If they can get this type of, I will say, if they can get this type of talent or this type of expertise on their teams to analyze individuals and to actually dissect what people say, do, how they how they behave, we're talking about some serious, serious, serious. Listen to what I'm about to say. She has some serious backers. I mean, there's lots of people with lots of money backing her up. And that's something that we need to discuss on another video. But right now, let's talk about what she thinks about Ben's Shapiro's behavior.
Comes at Turning Point USA, and this is what was divulged to me from Andrew Colvett at the time, willing to spend an offensive amount of money to be a part of AmFest. Like I said, that was told to me by Andrew Colvett directly because he wanted to say, look, like, obviously, we are totally, Charlie's 100% on your side. This is like an offensive ad spend. I was like, take his money. I could care less, obviously. And I knew that he was working with Barry Weiss to call and put an article out saying that the donors, the people on the board of TPUSA want Candace gone. All of this petty behind the scenes behavior because I called him out on stage.
You see what she's saying? She's talking about Ben's behavior, okay? And when she dropped this bump right here, uh, you know, at the beginning I was like, yeah, whatever, she just making her own judgment on what she's seeing, but then you start listening to more and more on her videos, and you start thinking she didn't put this by herself. There's a big script that she's reading to, and these things don't get put together in a couple of hours. This is like real analysis, behavior analysis.
Okay. So, quite literally, this is the definition of buying friends and influence and fame. Now, in case you're listening and thinking, is Ben Shapiro actually capable of that level of pettiness? I want to tell you a story about Thomas Sowell. Yes, Dr.
Okay, this is something that these individuals, Ben Shapiro, Charlie Kirk, Candace Owens, these are the stories that nobody wants to talk about unless you are against a sword on the wall. And when I listen to Candace Owens talking about these stories, kind of makes me think. Listen to the story, and I will let you know.
Thomas Sowell of Stanford. The story begins in 2023, shortly after October 7th. Ben was sort of having another one of his open nervous breakdowns, and his audience just went kaput. People just stopped watching his podcast because he was screaming at Americans that we needed to prioritize Israel, and people just didn't feel that way. Okay, it's not our country. I'm sorry that happened to you, but why do Americans need to be screamed at about what's happening in the Middle East? Anyways, throughout this time, Brian Mast was wearing an IDF uniform in Congress, and he basically said that there's no such thing as an innocent Palestinian life. And when I saw this, as shared by Yashar Ali on X, I responded and I said that genocidal language, no matter who shares it, is always wrong. Genocide is always wrong.
But place, now you got to start thinking on how Candace Owens, she is a very smart individual. How she puts these words together, how she puts this type of comments out there for her audience to read, for the world to see, and how she uses words to pretty much make a bigger statement. And let me tell you something. I am on the side of Candace Owens. I do really think that she's on the right side. But let me tell you something. Women can just be women. And she is doing a very good job at putting words. When your wife and your girlfriend, they're like, what do you want to eat? Nothing. And you're like, no, 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 no. Like, what do you want to eat? When you ask your girlfriend, what do you want to eat? And she's like, nothing. And then you say, okay, so I pick up some KFC. And then they go like, I mean, you understand. At that moment, you understand that woman doesn't want no KFC. You better not bring no KFC to the house. You better not take her to KFC. Whatever you do, do not do KFC. So I'm gonna give you a good idea, a good example. You play this trick, okay? You say, do you know what? I'm taking you, I'm taking you to eat today, or I'm gonna take you to pick up some food today. And can you believe that I know what kind of food you want? Can you believe that I already know where you want to go? I mean, you got to play a game to let her say to you, "Oh, are you gonna take me to Bobby Sushi or something like that?" And you be like, "I knew you wanted that. That's where we're going." Candace is doing a good job.
What I tweeted, and this caused an emotional breakdown amongst people who support Israel. I didn't think that was a controversial statement. I thought that was sort of what we all believed in. Genocide is always wrong. Anyways, for Ben, he then had some private event, probably at another Jewish donor's house, and somebody caught him standing on a table insulting me over my genocide is always wrong tweet. Take a listen to what Ben had to say.
And then the question was about Candace Owens. I think her behavior during this has been disgraceful. Without a doubt. I think
This guy is pretty sure he's actually standing on some kind of table because there's people sitting down. And yeah, looks like most of the people that are here are either white or Jew or both. I don't see no Hispanic or people of color here. I don't know. Maybe just a group. Doesn't matter. But let's see.
Yeah, I mean, she still works for my company. I think she's been absolutely disgraceful. I think that her faux sophistication on these particular issues has been ridiculous. It's not faux sophistication, it's ridiculous. Everybody can see the moves that she's making and the things that she's saying, and I find them disreputable.
Disreputable, disgraceful. She works at my company. You can imagine that the internet went crazy because they wanted me to respond to him. I can't believe this. They work together, they're colleagues. Somehow this gets leaked. And I want to mention, because it's very relevant, that was on the morning of November 14th. I was 6 days away from giving birth. I was very heavily pregnant. Anyways, I wake up to this, and shockingly, nobody from the Daily Wire steps in to manage the situation. And as you can imagine, virtually every journalist, every person with a media platform was contacting me to comment, to respond to me being insulted by someone.
You have to respond when you get insulted like this in social media. You have to come out, and you need to respond to these comments. You need to say something. If you stay quiet, you're pretty much admitting guilt.
I'm about to give birth, I'm being insulted, and they're not getting anything from the Daily Wire. So I am obviously frustrated. Should also tell you, I had no PR at this time. My PR was the internal PR at the Daily Wire. And it was very clear that their focus was on protecting Ben, even though he was the one who insulted me publicly, because I said that genocide is always wrong. That is the genesis of that statement. That's all I said. Obviously, I wanted to respond angrily to the press. I wanted to hit back at Ben. And I guess you could sort of say my perspective was an eye for an eye. But my husband, who is a better person than me, instructed me that morning to instead take a deep breath, relax, okay? Don't think about what you're feeling in the moment. Think about how you're going to feel in the future. And he instructed me to instead read the Bible.
She's saying that her husband instructed her. So that leads me to believe, to think that she is a very conservative woman who listens to her husband. She's the breadwinner. Don't get me wrong. She's the breadwinner. She's a millionaire. Uh, but when a woman takes the role of a listener, of when a woman takes this role, and then as women understand that the men are in the relationship to lead, as long as you're married to a good man. Because some of you guys, you speak the worst, stupid son of a bitches. I'm telling you, some of you guys don't have a problem of, some of you guys don't have a problem of matching. Okay? Um, Let me be very honest. Because I know some of you guys, you just, Jesus Christ. But some of you guys have a big problem when it comes to not matching, but choosing the right person. I mean, damn woman, you can match anytime you want. But when you guys keep choosing over and over and over, and the dumbest of them all, hey, it's on you. It's on you.
Sermon on the Mount, the Sermon on the Mount. And I read through it, and he reminds me that everybody who wants to comment, they don't care about me either, right? They're selling headlines, they want the clicks, they want the drama, and I'm going to feed into that for what reason? For what reason, actually, am I going to give a comment and say something about Ben Shapiro? Blessed are the peacemakers, right? Don't buy into this click culture. And so I tweeted that actually my husband was right. I called.
That is so great. That is so great that she's able to, like, think about what she's about to say, and then
Go Max.
make this make sense. I mean, she is. This is the reason why she is so popular on YouTube, guys, because she definitely got her thing going. Anyway, let's go to the next topic.
I would never run for president. I hate everybody that's in DC. I hate their values. I think they are despicable, and how they have acted since Charlie has been assassinated. I hate that they are embarking on this psychological campaign to try to make us believe that what happened that day was normal. It has made me lose faith in politics. It has not made me lose faith in the Lord. And in many ways, I see everything that Charlie wanted. I understand that he knew he was going to die, And I understand that it has to be me that defends him and exposes this entire matrix to the world. So, anyways, you guys, I think I've said enough today. So,
Before we go, because I wanted to break down this right here. She just spilled beans right here, saying that she's not gonna run for president. Okay, but I wanted to cover something else with you guys. There's another topic that when she talks about donors and um, how donors control the narrative. Okay, she argued that money and donor pressures control the narratives, and then it's crazy that at this point of our life in 2025 we still have these type of issues. I mean, and then I call it an issue because I mean we consume this media that we are thinking that is being produced and packed and presented to be delivered to us, the viewer, who in exchange are going to use our time, and then we are going to very candidly, agree or disagree with what's presented to us, and then we can move on. But in reality, guys, in reality, what is happening is that the donors are controlling the narrative. Doesn't matter if you're watching something in politics or something in the auto industry or something on the in technology or any type of motivational videos that you're watching. There's always this layer of money controlling every single narrative. And let me tell you how I came to this conclusion. Okay, and it's because sometimes when I'm in my office or I'm talking to my colleagues or people that have, that we are in the same business, that line of business, and I ask them, hey, who do you watch for, your motivational, where you listen? So sometimes a conversation, starts on determination, and then somebody start talking, and they're like, where you heard that from? And they say Goggins, and then you go, well, I mean, then you go, or I go, man, I heard the same thing from Goggins. Like, and then we have a group of 15, 20 people, and then everybody can say, yeah, I heard that from Goggins. My question is, have you heard that from somebody else? Because I'm sure that Goggins didn't come up with that shit. And I would start thinking, I start thinking like, this is how this is how narratives gets into individuals. Okay, sometimes when you're talking to a conservative or a liberal person, you ask them, where do you hear these these comments, these type of issues? How do you hear about this? And people tell you, oh yeah, I heard it on the Greg Matter show. And then you ask 20 liberal people, and they will tell you the same thing. Yeah, Mato. And it's because all these people with money, put all this, they push all this money into these projects, and pushing propaganda, so the propaganda gets delivered to you. So in reality, the algorithm that we are thinking that is being prepared for us to enjoy this type of content, it's not even real, because most of the content that you get is being delivered to you because somebody paid for it. Somebody paid for that content to be delivered to you, and you start thinking, are we living in a simulation? So this is something like it, and it's very weird. But at the same time, I'm gonna tell you something, guys. At the same time, I'm gonna tell you something. She was brave enough. Candace Owens was brave enough to say to somebody who is, fighting against her, "F you, you are X, Y, and Z," calling a couple of names. And she did it very candidly, she did it very ladylike, how I expect, or how I will think that a woman will react to any individual who might be, any individual who might be threatening, threatening, her well-being and her livelihood. She did a good job. What do you think? What do you think? I'm gonna put all these links on the description of the video. Take a look at it, guys. Tell me what you think of this video, guys. And then do me a favor. Watch my other videos that I have out there. we in regards to the same comments, because I just made a video the other day talking about Candace Owens, and I got quite a few views, and then I just want to see if we are in the same ballpark, when it comes to how are we thinking. Let me tell you something, guys. It's going to get even crazier, because you will think that, oh, they have a fight, they have an argument. Candice and Ben Shapiro, are fighting. They understand that they have the same common goal, but then things don't stop. Things continue going, and people keeps getting aggravated and agitated, and people keep fighting, and people keep pushing to their side, and then this translates to money being spent on all these campaigns, and it's just crazy, guys. We live in some crazy, crazy, crazy times. So I'm gonna tell you something, guys. I won't be able to do it. I won't be able to do it. But hey, it's time to go. Take care, one another. See you guys tomorrow, 7 o'clock. We have a podcast with a bunch of veterans. So don't miss it. Bye.